What's up, everybody? Coach Tim Springer, Spartan Basketball, back with another car series, and really important message that's just touching hard to me today. Before I do that, though, my assistant here, Big Tim, say hi. There you go. He's eating some morning breakfast bread, so he may not be able to speak clearly. So anyways, I've been thinking a lot about the next step and where things are going to go. There's some pretty big decisions going to be happening this week, next week, of just where the direction of myself, my career in Spartan Basketball is going to go. Don't worry, we're not straying away, just growing and getting better. But a lot of times when I start thinking about where the next move is, I also like to think about where I've been and what we had to overcome and the things we had to do to get to where we're at. But not only that, and this is very critical, of the person I had to be able to get there. Because that really determines everything. Because, two people can go through the same situation, not get the same outcomes, and a lot of that has to do with what their character is. So to me, I try to think of the couple things that really made the biggest difference, and I'd have to say number one thing would be persistence. It would just hands down have to be persistence. And I can't explain enough how important persistence is really in everybody's success in almost everything they do. It took a lot to be able to get where we are. Being a full-time student, the introduction of two great young sons into my life, being in the military, just a lot. So persistence was the key. Persistence has always been the key. Persistence, I know, is going to be the key moving forward. There's, like I told you before, I'm trying to get to the league. I'm trying to get to the NBA, and in the meantime, grow Spartan Basketball to be a huge program that not only helps players in San Antonio, but nationally and internationally. So persistence is definitely going to be the key, even when school's gone and out of the equation. And it's just, if you look at every form, I remember this because, the Silver Star season just started again. When we first sat down with the players and we all met each other, one of the first things Coach Hughes said was persistence. Persistence is going to be the key to you in this season. And he wasn't lying. As I watched the season go on, even for myself as an intern, persistence was the number one thing that made the biggest difference. And then I look at working with my players and the ones that sometimes struggle with accepting failure when they make a mistake on the court. Persistence is their number one key because they've got to keep grinding. They've got to be persistent in the fact that no matter how many times they mess it up or how many times it takes them to get it and understand the skill, they're going to be persistent in their drive to accomplish that. In the same way that someone once asked Kobe, hey, how long do you stay in the gym? And Kobe was like, till I get it right. That's that persistence that we're talking about. There's everything in life. I mean, take a second, pause this, take a second, and think about where some of the most difficult times or your biggest accomplishments, persistence was one of the number one factors. You can't beat that enough. And I know I've probably used the words persistence about 30 times right now, and I think we'll get up to about 56 by the time I'm done. But, I mean, in all honesty, whatever it is, it goes down to, like we talked about in the last video, you've got to be all in. You've got to be willing to drive towards your goal and be persistent at it. So that's the message for today. Be persistent in everything you do today. Plan on being persistent in everything you do from now on. And I'm going to leave that with Big Tim. You got anything you want to tell the camera? He's being kind of shy today. He's whispering. So, all right. Cool. Anyways, take care. God bless.